Hello everyone! Today I'm going to level up this project. It's designed by Carla Lavera and this is Festive Tunnel Album. So I will make a tropical sea album. I will use the Beach is Calling collection. Of course, I need this album base, and I'm going to use 12 by 12, maybe, I don't know, 12 by 12 collection pack, 8 by 8 collection pack, and maybe I will take sheets from patterns and solid pack. Also, I have leftovers from another project with this collection, and I'm going also to use them. And I have ribbons to pack, but I need only one. Ribbons, chipboard tags and frames, and ephemera set. Okay, let's start. Okay, let's prepare. I'm going to prepare the elements for my album base. Okay, I understand what we will not be using this element, and we need two squares, 7 by 7 inches and 5 by 5 inches. I need to take them 6 by 6, not this. Oh, maybe this is 7. Yes, it's 7 by 7. Okay, 7 by 7. All these elements with frame, and 5 by 5. I need 5 by 5. 4. Well, this is 5 by 5. Okay, this one. I don't know I need or not. This one, I see I need one, but I don't know what about this second element without frame. Okay, I will figure it out later. I need this and this piece. Okay. There are all my pieces for album base. I understand that before step 1 I want to paint all the edges of my elements, of my pieces. I chose the linen impasto paint from Prima Marketing. Its color matches this shade in this collection. And now I will paint. Okay. First, I clean up any rough edges on the card. Then I carefully paint the edges and a little bit of both sides of the chipboard, and I do the same for each piece. I have already painted the edges of all my page bases and I am ready to continue. Now we are moving on to step 1. Where is my page? Oh, here. We are moving to step 1. I'm taking this hinge, this paper base and this one. Okay, then I need to glue my 2 paper bases to this hinge. Ow, 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 ow. Now I realized what I need to cut these corners. Okay. It's important to remember that we are attaching the page base close to the score line but without covering it. Oh no, I mixed up the page bases. I should have attached this one instead. Oh. Oh, I have no idea how I could have made such a mistake. Oh no. Ah. Okay. All right, I fixed my mistake. Let's move on to step 2. I'm taking this page base and this one, and I need this hinge. So I need to attach this page base on the left and this one on the right. Okay. Step 3. I'm taking this hinge and these two bases. Okay, this one I'm gluing on the left and this one I'm gluing on the right. Okay, I did it. And now I have 3 spreads for my album. Before I move on to step 4, I want to create a shaker on the front cover, a huge shaker. I've cut 2 7 by 7 inch acetate pieces, and now I'm going to glue one of these pieces here and second one here. But at first I need to add some sequins, some crystals in my shaker. Let's start. Okay, my shaker is ready. Oh, how cool it looks. Oh. Moving on to step 4. I've taken 2 sandy toys and sand-kissed nose sheets from 8x8 paper pack, and I'm going to cut not 8x8 piece. I want to cut 7 7/8 by 7 7/8 piece, 2 pieces. Then I've made 7/8 of the inch frame. Now here is 7/8, not 1 inch, only 7/8, because I want to leave a border around my page. I have a little border here and a little border around my shaker here. So this piece is 7 7/8 by 7 7/8, and the frame is 7/8 of the inch. And I need one more here piece, and I need one more 7 7/8 by 7 7/8 piece. And now I'm going to glue my 2 pieces on my album cover this way. Before attaching my pieces to the cover, I would like to stitch around the edge of the pieces. Here, and here. I ended up with this imperfect stitch, as you can see. Here I had a little unexpected accident, but when I saw it, I thought it actually looks even cooler this way. So now I'm going to enhance the effect of the imperfect stitching by adding a tear down here. Up. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, I like how it looks. Yeah. And place second thread. I need the second. Oh, I need to. Okay. Oh. Okay. Now I want to add some this one. I forgot. Colored medium to fix my threads. Here. Up. Here. And here. Okay. I didn't finish stitch this side completely because it's going to be covered anyway. And now I can attach this piece to the back side of the cover of my album cover this way. I have already attached the scrapbook paper to this part of the cover. As you can see, before that I stitched around the perimeter and intentionally left these threads here. Now I have also prepared this faux leather piece. I stitched along two sides, and now I want to attach it to the spine. This piece is 2¼ by 9 inches. So now I'm going to glue it on my spine. Okay. I've made 2 marks at 1/2 of the inch from the bottom and 1/2 of the inch from the edge, and here 1/2 inch from the bottom and 1/2 of the inch from this edge. And now I'm going to glue this piece. Now I want to add a fastening where I will hang the dangles charm. However, I will be using this chain for the charm. And the problem is I don't have brads in the right color. I have only this one. And they don't really match. So I decided to paint everything, this and this, using foundry wax from Tim Holtz from Ranger. Let's go ahead and do that together now. Here are the metal elements I ended up with. And now I'm going to attach them to the spine. And now I'm gluing this edge. Step 5. I've cut 7 and 7/8 by 1 inch pieces from the Beach is Calling sheet, and I stitched them on both sides. Now I'm going to cut some corners for 2 pieces only, and I'm going to glue my piece here and second one here. And now I need to cut the corners from other pieces. I've cut 7 and 7/8 by 7 7/8 piece, and I've stitched it along the edge. And now I'm going to add it to the page 10 here. Move on to step 6. I've cut 2 border pieces from the Sleep, Eat, Beach, Repeat sheet. They are 1 3/8 by 7 7/8 inches, and I've cut out the corners here and here. Also, I've cut 2 pieces the same size, 1 3/8 by 7 7 inch from the piece or from the dive right in sheet. And also I've stitched them along the edge. So I'm going to glue these 4 pieces on the page 3, not on the page 2. I want to add them to the page 3. Okay, at first I'm going to glue these 2 pieces on the top and on the bottom, and then I need to cut my corners here and here. And then I'm going to glue these two pieces. I've glued these 4 pieces, and I've also cut this piece and this piece. It was one sheet, and each sheet was yeah, and it was the Take a Dip in the Sea sheet. This piece is 2 by 7 and 7 inches, and this piece is 6 by 7 and 7 inches, and I've made a frame here. This distance is 2 and 7/8 inches. It's 2 and 7. It's 2 and 7/8 inches, and 2. This is the same. 2 and 7/8 inches. And here is 1 inch. Okay. And now I'm going to glue at first this one, and then I'm going to attach this one. I will attach these 2 pieces on my page 8, not 9. Before moving on to step 7, I inked these 2 page edges using antique linen distress ink. Also, I want to attach an acetate piece into this window, and I've already cut this acetate piece. It's 3 by 3 inches. Now let's paint it using my alcohol inks. I'll stop here. This result is perfect for me. And now I need to wait, then its piece will completely dry. Okay, my acetate piece is ready, and now I can attach it to my window this way. Okay, move on to the step 7. I've cut 7 and 7/8 by 7 and 7/8 piece from the Enjoy the Wave sheet, and now I'm going to attach it to my page 2. And I've got 1 3/8 frame. Yeah. And now I'm going to attach it to my page 2. Also, I've made a stitch around the edges. Also, I've got 7 and 7/8 by 7 and 7/8 inch piece from the Sleep Eat Beach Repeat sheet, and I'm going to add it to my page 9. I also trim 2 and 7/8 width frame, and now I'm adding this piece to the page 9 this way. This spread is ready, and now I'm moving on to step 8. I've got 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 inch acetate piece, and I'm going to attach in on this window on the page 7. I've cut it from this acetate sheet. I've cut 7 and 7/8 by 7 and 7/8 piece from the Beach is Calling sheet, and I've stitched this piece along the inner frame and along this one side, because I want to create a tool pocket on this page. So at first I need to glue my tool here, and then I'm going to add the stitching here, here, and here. And now I'm going to glue this piece on the page 4 this way. My pocket is ready. And I've cut 7 and 7/8 by 7 and 7/8 inch piece from the Take a Dip in the Sea sheet, and I'm going to add it to page 7 this way. And also I've stitched them around the edges. Step 9. I've cut 7 7/8 by 7 7/8 piece of dive right in and trim 1 7/8 with frame, and then I'm going to add it to the page 5. Of course, I've made a stitch along the edges here and here, and I've cut 7 7/8 by 7 7/8 piece from every seashell has a storage sheet. Of course, I've made stitching and I've trimmed 2 3/8 frame here, and I'm going to glue it on the page 6 here. In step 10, the spine is decorated, but I have already done it, so I'm skipping it. Our next step is 11. It's the cover decoration and adding the ribbon to the front cover. I don't want to do it now. I'm not going to do it now, so I'm also skipping this step. Next are the steps for decorating and filling the album. I would like to do this after my base is completely ready. Let's take a look at step 15, 16 and 22 and 23. These steps are related to the flaps. We have 2 pieces for our flaps. But I decided that I don't want to add 2 flaps because I want to keep the tunnel look of my album. So I limit it to just one, this one big. And I want to add it to the page 9. Page 9. Okay, here. To edit here. Okay, I'm taking this piece from the album set. It's 1.5 by 6 7/8, and glue it on my cardboard piece. It is 7 by 7/8. Okay, here, this way. Okay, now I'm applying glue here, only here, and then I'm attaching my cardboard piece in the center of page 9, this way. Now I've prepared 2 6 7/8 by 6 7/8 pieces. One I've cut from 8 by 8 sheet, and second one I've cut from sheet of background set, and I'm going to glue this one here and another one here. Now I want to assemble all my spreads into the album before I start filling it. So I have made these marks at a distance of 1/4 of the inch from this score line and from this score line. I take my second spread, applying glue on the spine, only on the spine, and attach it a line with the marks this way. Let's start. Now that everything is dry, and I'm attaching the remaining part of our album. I'm applying glue here and attach it this way. The album base is done. I also attached these paper strips between the pages. I think it's look better this way. Now I can start filling it in. I'm skipping the first page. I'm not sure if I want to add any decoration to it, so let's move straight to the second one. For second and third pages, I decided to include two photos on second and two photos on third page. Two photos in Polaroid style frames, like this one. I've already cut the frames using this die and printed my photos. So let's assemble one frame together. I'll make the other three using the same process. At first, I'm taking my photo frame and I'm adding ribbons. I'm using this set, which is calling ribbons. For these two frames, I will use this one maybe, or this. I don't know how. Okay. I'm cutting the ribbons into pieces that suit my design and placing them exactly where I want to see them. Also, I love adding these tiny splatters. I think they make any project more interesting. attaching the photo to the cardstock, and then I glue the frame on the top and cut out the cardstock, leaving a small border. I want to place my photos in the bottom left corner, this way. I'll also add buttons. A little border from the sheets. Die cut piece, this seashell. It's not die cut piece, it's ephemera from ephemera set. Okay, what else? And I want to add some thread because I think it will look interesting. Okay. Here is a label. I've cut it using my die from Tim Holtz, maybe. Don't remember, sorry. And also I want to add this small starfish. Decorative starfish. Okay. I also want to decorate the top right corner. For this, I want to add chipboard element with cord. Another small decorative starfish. Also some thread. And I have this light frame that was cut out along with a Polaroid frame because I have this die. And I want to use it too. I especially cut out this image from the card. Okay. Also, I want to add a button. Where is the button? I don't know. Oh, here. Here is my button. Maybe. And want to add these hearts. By the way, I cut this. By the way, I made these hearts using my graphic 45 dies. I'll show you them. These dies. I want to add these funny brats. This. Also, I cut this one using this die. Not this die. Okay. Before gluing everything down, I want to add a few stitches here maybe, and then place everything on the page. And also I want to add thread to all the buttons. I've finished the second and third pages. This is how they look. On the third page, I mirrored everything I did on the second page. Here is the final result, similar but with slight variations. I took these two silver dots from this set by Concord and Ninth. Okay, and now I move on to the fourth page. I cut out this folder using a die from Graphic 45, this one, and I've already added this pin from Tim Holtz. Also, I want to hang another charm on it, but first I need to treat it with wax to give it a silver color. Once that's done, I'll attach it to the pin. I've prepared the elements to decorate the front of the folder. This one. Okay. And 23. Where is my 3? This is the year when the photos I'm adding to the folder were taken. Of course, I plan to add photos inside. I've already prepared them and will be attached them soon. The design will be quite simple. I also want to use leftover from the paper sheet. Where is it? Oh, yeah, this is it. As embellishment for my page. Maybe I will cut out this part. I'm going to glue it here. I probably add a few more decorative elements, but just a minimal amount on this page. All right, time to get to work. I've finished the decoration, the page 4. As you can see, this is how it's turned out. Folder with photo is here. And some decorative elements I've added on the right. Okay. The page number 5 is also done. Here I placed a photo inside a slide frame that I cut out using these dies. Also, I placed some decorative elements in the top left corner. I used a chipboard piece, 2 pieces from Ephemera set, buttons, some thread, and sewed cord. This page turned out quite simple. And now let's move on to page number 6. Okay, I want to maintain the mood of the neighbor page and place the photo inside a film strip. I've already prepared one element. I cut it out using this die. Now I'll show you how I do it using the second element as an example. I've cut out the base using my dies, then I've printed small photos and I cut them out using the same die that I used for the film strip. So my photo fit perfectly within the frame. This way. Next, I glue a plain white paper element to the back of my film strip, and then I attach the photos exactly where I want them. And now I've made my second element. And now my second element is ready as well. And my first element. So, what else I'm going to add to this page? In the top right corner, I want to place this ribbon and also decorate page with ephemera elements. And this one here. Okay. Now, of course, I'm adding this beautiful starfish. Here and here. A bit of thread. Here. This sentiment. I also cut the word C using my alphabet cutting dies. I want to place these letters here. And I found this escape sentiment in my stash. So I place it here as well. I want to add the bottom and one more starfish. Maybe here. Okay, the page 6 is complete. Now moving on to the page number 7. Here I decided to arrange the photos in the style of postage stamp, like this. I have a whole set of dies like this, and I choose the 2 smallest size that fit my design. I'm going to scatter the stamps across the page. For some stamps, I printed our photos, and for others, I cut out backgrounds or text elements from the patterned paper in this collection. This is how I plan to arrange everything. Of course, I also add a few decorative elements, just a little touch. I want to add some cord, some thread again, starfish, of course, starfish. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, I also added these beautiful brads to some of the stamps. They fit in perfectly here. I have a lot of different brads. And I'm so happy that I got to use them. Also, I want to add these small hearts and these tiny elements. I made them using my graphic 45 dies. Now I need to glue everything down. Okay, my page number 7 is ready, so I move on to the page number 8. For this page, I've cut a pocket and a tag. I've glued 2 photos on this tag. I've cut pocket and tag using, of course, my graphic 45 dies, these 2 dies. But I don't want the inside of my pocket to be blue because it blends too much with the background. So I cut out piece from a lighter sheet and I want to glue it here. And I'm going to build my pocket. And I want to place it here. To complement the neighboring page, I want to decorate my pocket with a photo styled as a stamp, just like on the left page. Of course, I'm placing the prepared tag inside my pocket. On the top left corner, I want to add a little bit of decoration, some red, elements from the Ephemera set, and a button. This page is quite simple on purpose. I kept it uncluttered because the left page on this spread is already quite busy. We have 2 unfinished pages left, pages 9 and 10. Of course, let's start with page 9. I can already say that I won't add too much decoration here either. For example, on the front of the flap, I'll place only a photo, which first I glue on dark blue cardstock to create this frame. I'll also add a border cut from patterned paper sheet, and that's all. On the back side of the flap, I'll also place a footer and a border, but I'll also add this element. I got it when I was cutting out the letters for the page 6. Okay. These letters. Let's move on to page 9. I've prepared a border to cover this part. And in step 25, we are instructed to cut 3 2.5 by 3.5 inch squares to later place photos inside them. I've prepared squares measuring 2 3/8 by 2 3/8 inches, stitched around the edges and already attached the photos. Now I'm planning to adhere them to the page. I also add a bit decoration. And my page will be completely finished. We have page number 10 left. Let's take a look at the step 26. Here we instructed to create a waterfall. I will also be making a waterfall, but I'll only use 3 vertical pieces measuring 4 by 6.5 inches. I won't be using any horizontal pieces. And I've cut my 3 pieces for my waterfall. I've made a score line at half of the inch from the edge. And now I'm going to glue these my 3 pieces on the page 10. I make a mark 1.5 inch from the right edge and 5/8 from the top. And I'm going to attach my first piece this way. This is my mark. Then I'm making the mark at 2 inches from the right edge, and I'm attaching my second piece this way. Now I'm making a mark at 2.5 inch from the edge, from the right edge, and I'm going to attach my last piece this way. And also I've prepared 4 by 5.5 inch piece for this space, and I'm going to glue it here. For the front side of the waterfall, I prepared a card measuring 3 7/8 by 5 7/8 inches. On the remaining space, I will be attaching photos. All right, I've finished the last page. Here how it looks now. I added some decorative elements. And now let's move on to the cover. I won't be adding too much decoration. First, I want to place this sentiment on my shaker here. Also, I've decided that I want my album to close with a ribbon. I will use this ribbon for it. However, I'll be attaching the ribbon using this D-ring. Okay. This is how the front cover looks. I also added a charm to the spine as I planned. Now moving on to step 29, I'll be decorating the back cover following this instruction. I've cut 2.5 by 7-inch piece and going to glue it here. Instead the card, I will use this part of the sheet which I have from another project, and I want to glue it here. But before gluing this down, I want to stitch around the edge of my pieces. Finally, my album is completely finished. Now, let's take a quick look at the final result. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and found some inspiration. If you liked this project, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Happy paper crafting and see you in the next video. Bye bye!